That was dusty where the truck just came through. Turns out this quarry, the Meldon Applite quarry at the end of this road, is very, very active today. Tons of huge haulage trucks keep coming through the road, and it's kind of hard finding a place to park around here. Deceptively, although you can see blue sky and sun, it's quite a cold day, very chilly. Keeps dipping down to something like, feels like 11 degrees or something. Anyway, we are at the opening to a farm, but it's also a public footpath. There's a little stone here. The Meldon Woods, we're in that region, have been given to the Okehampton Hamlets Parish Council in remembrance of Mary Catherine Bridget Ryan of the Manor House, Okehampton, by her parents for the benefit and pleasure of the neighbourhood. Of the hood. So we're near Meldon Woods. We're actually near Graddon Cross, between Graddon Cross and Meldon Woods. And that is where this public footpath begins, that goes to Okehampton from here. And that's the one I'm hoping to do. I've given myself enough time today. Yesterday I tried to do a hike elsewhere near Bridestow and was cut off by cows. So, rules of the game once again today: if I get cut off by cows, I'm gonna turn back, because, you know, if they cover the footpath on the way home, I just can't get through. Anyway, I came up here yesterday, didn't feel right for walking, couldn't find a place to park. I kind of parked the car there for a moment, and then I saw this up here, Mine House Farm. Sort of like an entrance sign, so I couldn't really tell. I mean, obviously it's private property, but it's also on a public footpath, so, and it's just outside the real entrance, I guess, so I couldn't really tell whether they'd let me park there or not, and I just felt bad about getting started on the journey. It was late in the day too, and I had a work shift, so I thought, yesterday I had like 1 hour 30 to do this walk, and I thought, there's no way. This does not bode well. Oh god, I can see cows. Or are they horses? No, I think they're white and cream cows. So, let me show you the map before we get started. This is where the public footpath begins. Mine House Farm, I guess. And if this doesn't show up well, I'll put it up on screen. This is the public footpath that goes from Graddon Cross here, past Wigney, where we're going to see some houses, and there are a couple of fields here. Then it's mostly Okehampton Golf Club, so just don't get hit by golf balls, I guess. And then, yeah, and then there's lots of different routes into Okehampton at that point. I think I'm going to take the highest route, a footpath that goes over Okehampton Golf Club, but there are a couple of fields before then. That's what worries me cow wise. Check this out. Beautiful tree flowers, white, yellow and black. I also kind of want to check out this short public footpath just after Wigney that goes off to the right, and see if it actually goes under or over the dual carriageway, which sadly you're going to hear for most of this journey running to the right of me. And we've already got a tractor, but the track's quite wide, so I think I can dodge. Big wide field opening out here. There are running cows. They're running. Little rams. They're running to the tractor, I think. The cows are running to the tractor, but he doesn't have any food. You alright, buddies? They're like teenager cows, I think. How's it going? No, I don't have any food. Why are they running so much? They were running with each other across the field. They saw the tractor, they ran to the tractor. They see me, they're running away over there. They must be really healthy, like, they must be just out of calfhood and into teenage cow years, if that is a thing. Oh, they're not running away from me, they're running towards a second tractor. It's also got no food. They got no food for you guys. Maybe they were running from me. How you doing? Move. There's so much farm activity here, it makes me wonder if I'm in the right place, but the public footpath does start there and it does go past Wigney and a bunch of buildings, which I assume is just what's up ahead. So they'll be on the left of us. Very healthy cows. Okay, I don't know if I was filming that, but you can see where the cows are, and there's like an allowance built in for the public footpath where it comes to the right off the track. And I wasn't recording apparently, but now I am, so. And I was trying to film these when I realised I wasn't recording. Look at that. Anyway, we should be going around the farm buildings on our left now. At Wigney, big old spindly cow parsley there. Going into some woods. Oh no, not woods. What's going on here? Sheep lambing. All dogs must be kept on leads. Walk through responsibly. There's the Wigney farm. There's my Dartmoor way marker. The other one's wiped off. Needs replacing. Okay, it's not a woods. It's like a kind of like a semi-moorland bit. Got a trench where there might have used to be a stream. And we're on steep slopes. Maybe this is where the golf course is about to begin? I'm not sure. Wait, where did that arrow say? I assume we're going this way. Wait. Okay, the sign back there says straight ahead. I just have to go back and double check that. Wait, but what is straight ahead? Some of these tracks seem to fork. Is this track forking left? Which one does it mean? It is kind of forking left. Okay, this one goes along a field boundary, so that's a landmark. That's all fenced off up there, so I think it must end. Yeah, I think I can see cars going by. Right, that's the DC. Okay, that's a better fold for me. Right, I think if there was a track off to the right there, it's cut off by the fence, unless it's further up. This one actually I think says stay parallel to the walls, so I don't think we're taking that one. I think we're taking this one. And I noticed some squirrels up here. They're up here somewhere. Is it talking about... Yeah, it's saying outside that gate is a path. I think there are other hikers on this one today. There are sheep up here, but I think this is the golf course. This peculiar round hill up there. Oh no, I think I'm going to break my rule actually. There are cows. There are cows and sheep on this field, but it's a fairly large field, so there's room to go around them and not get lost and get back to the path. And there's not many cows. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cows. So that's not like yesterday at Bridestow where I got cut off by a swarm of like 30 cows across the footpath. Oh, what's going on there? There's an arrow. Oh, maybe this is the right hand one that I'm going to look at to see if it goes over the dual carriageway. This isn't one I'm taking today, but it's one I want to scope out, I think. So, I mean, this is still in place, but that's where we're going today, is down there. I just want to check out whether this can get past the dual carriageway. Alright, cowies, stay over there. There's at least one young one with them. Yeah, okay. It's looking like this public footpath here does continue. And this is another one I want to do at some point, I think. This takes you up nearer to Blackdown 2 and Okehampton Camp. And it's an underpass. So that means I can get to the other side of that still. Actually, part of this is the Granite Way. I've seen this. I've been through that underpass. It's part of the Granite Way, but I haven't been at the part outside it that leads off the Granite Way. Ah, that's interesting to know. I've been here before. In my Granite Way video I would have looked out over here, probably thinking it was something private, I guess, but it's not. Right, back down to that cross in the footpath. You can see the sign we were at just there, and some other cows have come out to join us from the other field, but they're in there. They're quite small. What is that? They're so short. Is this a field full of solely calves? That's a bit crazy. Why would they group all the children together? Oh, and they're really curious too. Hello? Oh my god. It's only calves, I think. Hello? How's it going? Moo? 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 Yeah. I have stroked a cow, officially. Alright, buddy? Yeah. You alright? Oh. How's your buddy? I haven't got anything for you. And you? No? You scaredy cow? Scaredy cow? Right. That's crazy. That's the closest I've got to a bunch of calves before. If I did this out on the moor I'd get charged and killed by a mother cow, but for some reason they've grouped them together. How's it going? Moo. See ya. Bye bye. Bye bye cow. Bye bye. Oh. I guess I'm leading a convoy of cows now. Come on then. Why are you so... you want to run? Run then. Run. They're going to bump into gorse in a minute. Hey. I said bye-bye. Do you not understand bye-bye? They're so short. I think all the other ones are coming as well. Come on. Oh, there's some baby cows over there. The adults are a bit confused. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh shit. I don't know if the adults can see there's a fence here. The adults on my side, will they charge me if they see me interacting with the babies on this side? Oh, he's trying to get through the gorse. Bye bye. Oh yeah, I think I've seen the top half of this. Oh, he's annoyed because I don't have any food for him. When I was on the Granite Way I saw the top half of this. It's like a... looks like a dried up stream with tons of boulders either side of it and a little gully. Oh, they're still coming, look. They're still coming. No, I ain't got anything for you. Right, this is the actual golf course, look. That wasn't the golf course. I thought it was for some reason. Okay, what bridle path, please keep to the path, Dartmoor Way, West Devon Way. So whatever the path is, I've got to keep to it. It's quite signposted. Hope I can bypass that cow field on the way back. Bridle path. All the cows have followed me. Caution, beware of golf balls. Please keep to the bridle path. How do you beware of golf balls? They're just flying through the air. Do you have to duck? So I believe I've seen this many times from Graddon Cross. Down near there, you can look up from the road and see this large green area. And I think that's where I am now. And the top of the hill is Quarries and Dartmoor, past the dual carriageway. There's something about this reminds me of the city actually, like a city park. It's like really over-managed sort of thing. Like all the grass has been cut, like all the places where nature is kind of controlled and shaped. I can even smell sort of city smells, like some sort of food. I'm not sure what that is. Very city park atmosphere up here. You can sort of see through to Okehampton up on the hill there, lots of houses in the valley. A little engineered water trench, I guess. Bluebells up in that wood. This is fairly straightforward, so looking for landmarks. I think we crossed like 2 or 3 streams and then various footpath branch, but we're going to try and stay to the right hand one. There's the golf club proper, I'm guessing. There's cars here, so there must be a road involved. I'll have a look for that on my map. Well, we didn't cross over any streams, but it does say bridle path that way, so let's stick to that one, even though that one looks more in the direction of the map. Someone's lost a very small beanie hat, or a sock maybe. Public bridle path. This is saying this way and slightly to the left. I don't quite know what it means by that. Especially as there's trees and scrubland over here. So, does it mean this? Or is there something down here? Thank you for visiting. There's a little indentation here. I don't think it means this. I'm a bit confused now. Maybe it was up there, but why is it directing us down here? I don't quite understand why we'd be going down this road. I'm rather confused, to be honest. Is it further down here? I know there's a bunch of tracks, but I can't really identify even one of them at the moment. Well, this is the car entrance to the golf club, I suppose. But where is the... It seems more like it would be up there. I'm quite baffled. I think if you keep following this, it goes down to the castle, and that's not really where I was hoping to be. Map-wise, it looks more like it would be that direction. No, that's like a Talked to a couple of friendly golfers up there. They said to get to the Station Road path you actually go down this way, and there's a cattle grid and then there's a path of it, so we will continue. So here is the cattle grid. There's a little stream through there. Littering has happened. All sorts of streams here. Maybe this is a stream crossing on the map, but I thought that was open air, to be fair. That's peculiar. Maybe it's not open air. H is for hydrant. Don't know what SV is for. Welcome to Old Town Park Local Nature Reserve. A managed woodland. Bloody bloody bloody. There are birds, bats and butterflies. They're bats, dude. So that's a bunch of footpaths through a wood that I don't know of, which I'm not sure I can locate on the map, to be fair. I guess we're underneath where it says trails, unless we're underneath where it says castles. Wait, what's this? Is that a public footpath? No, doesn't have any signs. It's kind of dark down here. It's very pretty, but it is also a road, which is not something I thought I'd be walking on. The road isn't really on the map as far as I can work out. What's all this? A bunch of chimney litter. Weird. Oh, hold on, there's some gates. What do they say? It's probably something private, fieldy, in it. No public footpath signs on that. At least I'm not seeing any. So over from us now, I think, should be Okehampton Castle somewhere. Actually, you can sort of see it through the trees. I know it's a bit difficult to see, but there is, you can see, sort of see Okehampton Castle. Let's find a gap in the trees, maybe. Do bluebells smell of anything? Someone was saying they could smell bluebells. Oh yeah, they kind of do. Not noticed that before. It's very slight, whatever it is. Weird. Not as good as vanilla flowers, or whatever that is. Like, will the castle come out? Will we get a view of the castle? Oh, I can see a footpath. That might be, if you get this branch out of the way, that's probably the best view of the castle we're gonna get through there. Alright, so we now know that one public footpath is sparking off in this direction. Old Town Park? Let's go and read that. I don't think I'm going on this one. Old Town Park Nature Reserve. Was that what the previous thing said? Public footpath, Dartmoor Way, West Devon Way. So that's the main way, so that's the diamond path. And we don't want to take the diamond path, because that's not where we're going. So we want to go further on ahead where there'll be another fork. But we are here where it says trail and way. 15-mile-per-hour zone here, like at Meldon Woods. I guess there's a large estate owned by the golf club that not many people get to see unless they're walking through like I am, or part of the club, which I think Trev from Summit or Nothing now is. So he probably comes up here now instead of making more videos. This rusty old bench, it's got some character. It's kind of a cute bench. Here there's a track going off to the side, doesn't say anything, but it might be it. I might take a chance on this one. There's no signs here at all, so I might be going the wrong way. I might have to turn back, but I'm going to take a chance on this one because map wise it looks like the one I'm looking for. Don't know what that is. I can't tell what's private or public, to be honest. I mean, I know technically everything's private, but you know, what's public access and what's not. That's why signs and barbed wire are good. You know, there's like, don't go in, and then there's, do go in. Whereas this one I'm on is kind of like, ugh. This one rejoins down to the road there, so I can get down there if I need to continue that way. Again, unmarked gate, not going through it. Tons of bluebells up there. If they are dying off, they're dying off slowly. A lot of them just aren't, actually. A lot of them just look... they kind of look fine. And normally, like each year, it tends to... it seems to me like it doesn't take very long at all for the bluebells to come in and then die off. But this year, I've just been seeing them for ages. See, these ones are starting to die off, but other ones are pretty healthy. Another old bench. This one's falling apart a bit. Just a sea of blue down the slopes there. You can see the road going down there. I wonder where I'm going to come out. Hopefully it'll be on the road that leads to Station Road. Well, this one's a bit worrying. Oh, a little cat! Oh my god, there's a cat. Meow. He's a little orange boy. Hello. Hello, kid. He's going back. I can see cars. Oh, he's going for a walk and I've disturbed him clearly. Hello. Meow. Meow. Hello, cat. Oh, there's actually another one in there, like a tortoise shell. Meow. Oh, great to see a couple of cats on this journey. There he goes, bobbing off. And yes, I think I know this place. Yeah, that's the road you take if you want to get to Okehampton Camp, road tour, High Will Hayes, all that good tour stuff in Okehampton. And this public footpath I've seen driving past quite a lot, next to this house. And there goes that cat. I think that road leads to the top of Brandeis Park, where I used to live for a short stretch, and the Granite Way where it ends, which you've seen on the channel, is up there past the orange cat. Okay, my dudes, so another footpath completed, and the cows didn't cut me off. I actually had a very interesting encounter with cows today, and it wasn't a negative one. Gonna do all that in reverse now to Wigney. So what do we call this area? I mean, it's just the edge of Okehampton, really, isn't it? Is there like a name anywhere? I don't know. So I guess I'll say that was a walk from Meldon Woods and Graddon Cross through Okehampton Golf Club and Wigney to the edge of Okehampton town. Thank you for watching.
He's asleep.